Get full access to over 10,000 episodes with your paid subscription. MyOutdoorTV. Start your free trial today.
I picked up my first bow at 3 years old, and I don't remember a single moment since then that I didn't love this. From my first arrow, to my first deer, to my first world championship, my desire to be the best has only grown. Over the years, I've experienced the highest of highs. I've watched my dreams come true, but with that have come the lowest of lows, endless sacrifices, and a lot of hard work. Archery has given me so much, but the most important of all started when I was 10 years old and I saw her shoot for the first time. She was a little blonde-haired girl that to this day is the prettiest thing I've ever seen. Her name was Samantha Klein.
I grew up a little girl in a patch town in southwestern Pennsylvania, and my dad was a bow hunter. At the time, archery was simply a chance to spend time with my dad. I had no idea, 20 years later, how much impact it would have on my life. Over the years, I too have experienced the best this sport has to offer. I've done more than I ever thought possible, and I've been fortunate enough to do it all with my best friend. Looking back, almost all the memories, all the people, all the good things in my life, God has given me through a bow and arrow.
We're the Morgans, and this is Bowlife. Landon, what do you think it's going to be? What do you think the baby is?
A buck.
A buck?
Boy? Yeah.
You want a brother or a sister?
Brother.
A brother?
But what if it's a girl? Are you going to be sad?
Yeah.
Well, we should be happy if it's a girl. We'll try again for a boy, huh?
He's going to be so upset if it's a girl. Like, he's going to cry.
We're about to find out what the baby is. And Landon's going to have a meltdown if it's a girl.
Yep.
All right, ready?
Are you ready?
Go poke him hard. Ready?
Okay, ready, one.
Will you help me?
Welcome to the family, Jackson Bow, and welcome everybody else to Season 2 of Bowlife. We literally started this year on one of my dream hunts, and that's a big Yukon moose up in the Northwest Territories, and also an add-on hunt of a mountain caribou if we get lucky. We just got to Norman Wells Airport and shuttled over to the river here. We're getting picked up in an otter float plane to go into base camp. It's like an hour-long flight. We're gonna eat supper at base camp and then take the helicopters up to Spike. So it's time. Guys, we made it to camp. This is final destination, and couldn't ask for a better night. Got a big giant full moon coming up over here. We did glass some bull moose long ways off, but we can't leave camp tonight because we just landed. So we saw 4 grizzlies and 4 moose. I'm not sure what to think about that, but in the morning, before daylight, we're gonna hike down to this knoll where we can see up this giant valley both ways and try to get on a big moose right away because we got moose and caribou tags. The sooner the better. Tomorrow's my little boy's 5th birthday, and I'd love to kill a big moose on his birthday, so we're gonna get everything settled in the tents and get a good night's sleep. But Bowlife Season 2 has started.
Bowlife is brought to you by Matthews. Goal tip: start tough, stay true. Mossy Oak: it's not a passion, it's an obsession. QAD: focus on the shot, we'll take care of the rest. Browning Trail Cameras: faster, smaller, better. Block: Glendale. Nocturnal Lighted Knox. S4 Gear. Door Lane Taxidermy. Ameristep Ground Blinds. And by Bee Stinger.
Speaking of making jobs easier, Fourth Arrow camera arms go on any tree, any angle, and their base plates are so affordable, I can leave them in all our sets.
All right, well, it is November the 14th, and we are here in Kansas.
Well, this is it, the day we've waited for all year. It's the first day of hunting season for me. It's September the 5th. And we come down from camp about 400 yards on this little knoll, and we can see this whole huge valley. Trying to find a big bull moose. That's first priority here. Wait, today's September 6th. Today is my little boy's birthday. It's his 5th birthday. And wish I was home with him in a way, and miss him. Happy birthday, Landon. But anyway, we're just glassing, trying to find something. We're way up high. We're like in sheep country, but it's our only way to see into these willows, try to find a big bull. Hopefully we get on one. I'm pumped, ready to do it. We found him. He's a giant, and he's a long ways away. But we spotted a giant bull probably a mile away down in the willows. He just stood up, way over 60 inches. Who knows how big he is exactly, but we are gonna wait on him to get in a good spot, and we're going after him. But it's pretty late, 4:30. We're gonna have to bust it to get out there, get him killed before dark, and then we're gonna be a long ways from camp. But anyway, we came to kill a moose, and that's what we're gonna try to do. He would never answer us, and then we walked right up on it. So thick in here. Couldn't find him until it was too late. It's a giant. He's gone. Well, as we're getting in closer on this bull, we ended up dropping our packs just to be quieter. And Bo entered the coordinates into his GPS where our packs were. Well, we ended up getting in there on the moose. He wouldn't talk at all. We spooked him, and then it's time to go get our packs. And Bo's GPS has no coordinates for our packs on it. I just found our packs in the middle of those willows and led Bowden right to it. Right before dark, too. Oh my God, thank God. That was such a rookie mistake on our part, and it could have been so avoided, and it could have been a hunt-ending mistake because our backpacks had our sat phones, our knives, our water, everything we needed to get through the next week out in the wilderness. And to lay them down and rely on one GPS for coordinates is really dumb, and I knew better than that. So next time, if we do drop our packs, I guarantee you there's going to be all of us punching in the coordinates on our GPSs. got too excited about that big moose and relied on a GPS, didn't take any landmarks. Almost cost us bad.
Bowlife is brought to you by Browning Hell's Canyon Clothing. Swacker, open so fast you can hear the swack. Vapple, proven to bring them in downwind. Elevation, above standard is our standard. Last Chance Archery, one chance, one moment, one shot. Lacrosse, Danner, Hunter Safety System, Shield, Fourth Arrow Camera Arms, Windscent, and by Mountain Ops.
So I came across something a couple years ago that's really helped me with getting my bows to aim super well and be forgiving, and that is putting the nock of my arrow. When I set up my nock and loop and my knot here, I put the nock dead center between the two axles. So I'll measure with a tape measure from my axles until I get it dead between them, and that's where I want the center of my knot going. And what that does is put an even pull. When you have your cams timed perfectly, it puts an even pull from the bottom and the top. You don't get any bobs low or high. It really has helped me to create a really good sight picture. If you want to see the long version of that tip, go to bowlife.com, and it's definitely going to help you be a better archer.
Well, it's day 3 here in Northwest Territories. It's freezing cold this morning. We just hiked up here at daylight to our glassing spot. Yesterday we found actually 3 big bulls. We saw 2 at first, and then as we were packing up, there was a 3rd one. But the storms just wouldn't let us do anything. It kept us in our tents all day, so came back up here. Right now it's weather broke, at least for the time being, and we're going to try to find these bulls again.
So you see how there's these 3 lakes?
Yeah.
Right in there, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
He's just to the left of that middle lake.
Oh yeah. Yep, I see both of them. Yeah.
The one that surprises you about the wide one,
Yeah.
is he's got really rounded paddles, like
Right.
he's really sideways like that. Whereas that back one, he's going to be a flat paddle.
Yeah.
But he's taller than the other bull.
Yeah. Well, this is what I've heard about NWT Outfitters, and it is definitely true. There are a lot of moose up here, and we have found the biggest one that we can find in this valley. And now we are just waiting on him to get in a good position for us to drop off this mountain and try to kill him. So we've been in bow range of this bull for almost 30 minutes now, and the willows are so high, all I can see is his head and this giant rack sticking out. And he's not responding real well to calls, but at the same time, he doesn't want to leave his cow. And he ends up kind of moving off into the thick stuff when we lose him. And as we're hiking back to camp, literally thinking our hunt was over, I spotted a paddle way up on the side of the hill, and it's him, and he's moving around. And so we decide, let's not call to him. Let's just bust our butts, get up there, try to get in front of him, and hopefully he walks by us in bow range.
Smoked him. Smoked him. Yeah, yes, double lunged that sucker. 88 yards. Watch him. Thank you, God. I can't believe it, dude. Smoked him at 88 and a win, dude. He's down, baby. I told you that swacker. He didn't go 30 yards.
He's done.
Yeah, man. That's awesome. Yes.
That literally couldn't have worked out any better. And I know you guys saw me shaking, because I was shaking, because I was nervous and amped up, and it was a hard shot, but we made it count, and that's one of the things I live for, and I literally shoot 90% of the time that nervous. So I couldn't be any happier. My expectations have all been met, and I can't wait to put my hands on my first Yukon moose.
Here at Bowlife, we rely on Vapple attractant mineral to bring in the big bucks and keep them here on our farm.
And if you take as much stuff to the woods as we do, you'll love all the room in the Ameristep blinds, available in mossy oak, so you don't have to spend as much time brushing them in.
Ameristep offers cunning concealment from the ground up. Check them out at ameristep.com.
Closed captioning for Bowlife is provided by Last Chance Archery. One chance, one moment, one shot.
I see big old paddle sticking up. Oh yeah. Done. Holy moly. God. Look at that thing. Well guys, it is September the 8th, second season of Bowlife. I'm sitting behind my dream animal right here with a bow, Yukon moose. And he's a monster, 60 plus inches, whatever that matters. He's huge. To have this sucker on the ground on day 3 and still get to hunt caribou, I just, not a better feeling. It's why I bow hunt. I love getting in close. I love the challenge. We had this sucker dead to right with a rifle a lot sooner, but that's why I love bow hunting. You know, you wait and you make sacrifices and you work hard and you get rewarded sometimes, like today. It's one of the most amazing animals I've ever seen. It was an honor to bow hunt him. It's an honor to be sitting behind him, and I can't wait to get back, take a shower, and let all this sink in. This is Bowlife. Thanks for watching, guys. We still got a caribou tag. We're gonna be here for a few more days. What an awesome, awesome day to be a bow hunter.
Well, day 4 here in Northwest Territories. Got our moose yesterday. Now I just got to kill a mountain caribou, and I'm done on this trip. And I've already spotted a big bull up on the mountain. It's just a matter of getting up there because he's way up high. It's going to take a little luck and a lot of walking, but I'm going to go try it and see if we can't let the tracks get another one. Well, we hike all the way up to the summit of this mountain, right where all the caribou were, and it's like a ghost town up there. They're gone, they vanished, and so we're picking apart every crevice of this mountain, and all of a sudden, Brady hits the ground and said they are coming right at us.
Right here, big boss. Yeah. I'm gonna get you to range for me. There's a big bull coming, big bull coming. How far is a big bull? How far? How far? God. Dude, that was insane. Oh, he come right to us. Thank you, God. Dude, that was... I looked like a heart shot him that first time, maybe a little low. I tried to tuck it off that shoulder.
Well, of course, all the other caribou come by us perfectly broadside, and the one that I'm after turns and faces us right as he picks us off on the side of this hill. I was already at full draw. He was close enough. I knew he couldn't get out of the way of the arrow, and I knew I could make the shot. So I put the arrow right where I wanted to. At the same time, I always, if given the opportunity, get another arrow in him. That's why I take 6 with me. And I did that, put it right in the wheelhouse, and he tipped over right in the big ravine, and we are done in Northwest Territories, and I'm literally so happy to have a big mountain caribou on the ground. Well, guys, this is my mountain caribou here with NWT Outfitters from the Northwest Territories. Brady guided me today. We killed a big bull moose yesterday, flew back to base camp, got a little bit of rest, and we went on a heck of a hike today when we spotted this guy from camp. And gosh, to get him on the ground on day 4, number 21 of the Super Slam, it feels unbelievable. Can't thank you enough, Brady. Ready to get him off this mountain and celebrate. Well, guys, that was a heck of a way for us to start the 2nd season of Bowlife. Thanks for watching. We have tons more exciting hunts coming up. Next week, we're mule deer hunting in Wyoming. It's going to be an awesome year. Can't wait for you guys to see what we have in store.
To purchase any of the apparel you see on the show, go to www.bowlife.com.